weekend out here in the garage. I think today we're going to focus on trying to fit the hood, the AeroCatch hood pins, cut the hole in the hood for the exhaust, and put our beauty ring on. I've made as many adjustments to the fenders and the hood and everything as I can to get the body lines to be decent. They're pretty good, but yeah, we're working on drilling holes in the headlight buckets now to get the pins. We're just going to use this factory hole here. Seems to be the easiest choice. You know they're symmetrical. And we'll see after we pop these in. Put some marks on the underside of the hood. See where we're at. But
damn it.
Yeah, hopefully the hood will be able to close and be secured by the end of this video. So we'll get working on it, put you on a time lapse, and give you an update shortly. Alright, we got the studs mounted for the hood pins. We took a little bit of just some anti-seize, brushed a little dab on top on each side, dabble do you, and we close the hood on it, and it transfers a nice mark.
Punch our holes through the hood
where you need to drill. That worked out perfect. Seen Deadbeat Garage do it with paint, but I figured this stuff would wipe off and not leave any, not leave any paint on it. Maybe not, I don't know.
It did take the anodized off.
Yeah. Well, maybe that didn't work then. Either way.
Thank you, return.
No. We'll paint them black. They don't match in here. They don't match in here anyway. Alright, so we're gonna start off by drilling a pilot hole, I guess, and then move up to a hole saw or something. Let's see what happens. Get back to you.
Alright guys, well, RJ's cutting the hood open for the AeroCatch hood pins. Trying to keep it clean, so we decided to use a Dremel. It's coming out. A little bit more work, but sometimes that pays off. You don't fuck anything up. Do that one, place it, cut it. Car's getting covered in metal shavings.
Cut a circle.
You should have put the circle blade on.
Yeah. Couldn't just use a fucking air flow. Fucking cut it right out.
They sell the circle blades by the wood stretcher in Home Depot. Yeah, we're gonna cut this one out. We'll get back to you in a little bit.
Alright guys, the end of the weekend has come. It's now Sunday. I do apologize, we kind of just went for it and kind of forgot to record some things because ran into a few issues with it, had to take a break and get back to it, but this is what we're looking at now. Got them in there. Had to make a bunch of adjustments after the fact, but as you can see, we also cut the hole in the hood for the hood exit, and we put our beauty ring on. Some of you might have seen it in an older video, but we had this made from another YouTube channel. I believe it's called Monkey Fab. He makes these trim rings and custom engraves them, so we got it, say EF Buddies and minimum wage on it, which is pretty cool. These guys pretty much work the way they're supposed to. Did some cutting under there. Had to cut all this out. I'm going to spray that black. This side all knocked out. And yeah, I made a goof up on the measurement of the up pipe. So unfortunately it's below the hood line right now, which it was supposed to be flush with the trim ring. Screwed that up. So we're going to have to fix that somehow. But overall, I think they look great. They work. The whole front end of the car is pretty much put together. We've got some smoked bumper lights, even though we're not running any of the lights in it. It's just there to cover the hole. The air duct headlight that we made out of these aftermarket headlights. Pulled the lens off. Some of you new guys might not have seen any of that. Actually, I'll show you what I did with that. I don't believe I updated you on that either. Used a 4-inch pie cut bend there and a little plumbing coupler, the reinforced one with the metal on it, so that shoots right into the back of the headlight. And we cut out, it's hard to see, but that runs straight through into the 4-inch 90 there, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, another issue we had, put this hood prop up. Yesterday when we were messing with this, the eBay fuel pressure regulator blew the diaphragm out in it and started shooting fuel everywhere. The rubber diaphragm inside blew out, and guess we tried our luck with it, but it didn't work, so I had to rig up a factory one for now with the AN line. Connected through some rubber hose and clamps just to be able to, you know, keep test firing it and making sure the changes that we're doing are, everything still works. So yeah, we're gonna have to get another one of those. We'll probably get like a, you know, a quality one, AEM one or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. For right now, I'm just working on the gauges and stuff. I'll show you that too. Just wiring up some gauges. This is kind of where I'm at. Let me flip the power on. I'll show you what that looks like. Got our Our battery switch in the front bumper there for any of you new guys. I had to redo some of the switches. I actually added a switch directly for the ignition that runs to the distributor, because we're having an issue where we fired up and shut the main switch off and the car would stay running. So somehow it was getting backfed through the main relay the way I had it wired. So this is main power there. The gauges come on. This one's not hooked up because we didn't run the oil line for that yet, so left that one out. But this is actually a 2-inch mini tachometer. Ordered that probably from China, but I'm gonna give that a try, see how it works, because it's pretty sweet looking. As you can see, there's no tack in the cluster. And with the S300, we're gonna be running a tablet for our dash anyway, because it's Bluetooth. So yeah, that's where we're at there. So see, actually right now it's doing it. You shut the main power off and the relay is holding the power on. It's the weirdest thing. I can't figure it out, but there it goes. Now it's shut off. It's weird. Sometimes it works every time you shut it off. Other times you kill the switch and it's still being fed from somewhere. But definitely the main relay is holding somehow, so we'll sort that out. But now I got the ignition out of that main switch, so I can actually shut the car off, because that was the problem. You start it up and then you shut the main power switch off and you couldn't turn the car off unless you came up here to the main switch. So sorting it out little by little. But as for right now, I think that's probably going to do it for this video. We're still working on some other things, and yeah, we got an appointment on Tuesday. We're going to put a glass windshield back in it. It's cheaper. We called a couple places, and I think like $230 the guy said he'd come here, put a windshield in it. That's the price of the windshield and installation, because it's already ripped out, so I guess that factored in. But we would spend probably at least that buying a 4x8 sheet of Lexan and doing it ourselves. So we're just going to put that back in. So after that's in, it's going to look like a full car at that point. Just a set of wheels. I think she'll be looking good. I'll bolt the dash back up and tuck all the wires, make everything look neat and clean, and maybe try and drive it up and down the driveway just to see what it does, because we haven't really done that yet. But then it's all the other stuff on the list. Install the Honda, take it for an alignment. The boost controller, hook that up, wire it up. Got a Speed Factory 4-bar map sensor to put on it. I got a brand new O2 sensor for the wideband, and the whole situation. Actually, you guys don't even know. Another issue that we ran into, the front main seal on the water or the oil pump housing is leaking. We replaced it, and pretty sure we got screwed. We ordered it on eBay. It was supposedly a Honda, an OEM part. Came in the Honda bag with the red label and everything, but it was definitely a fake. And we found out the hard way, so we went to Honda and ordered a real one. Went and picked that up the other day. This is the real deal here. But it looked just like this, the same package, But it didn't have this metal, if you can see it, this metal ring that's around it. It didn't have that in it. And I guess that and there's like a little spring inside of it that wraps all the way around it. I guess it holds kind of tension on it. When we put it on, it didn't feel as tight as it should have been, and we didn't have a choice but to kind of just roll with it at that point and hope for the best. But yeah, she's leaking. So that's another issue. So you'll see a video on that too. We're gonna pull the the timing, everything off. We got a single pulley, crank pulley for it. We're gonna do the water pump, since we're taking it apart again, then the seal again, and put that all back together. Hopefully have no issues. So that's what we got coming up. Then it'll be alignment day, dyno day, and track days coming up. So if you want to stick around for that, make sure you subscribe. like these videos, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think, and catch you on the next one. Later.